I am Bushra Hasib from Girlswing Township, and in this video we are going to discuss biological molecules from chapter number 6 of 9th class biology. We already know that biochemistry is the study of the chemical processes occurring in the living organisms, while molecular biology is the branch of biology that deals with the study of structure and function of the biomolecules such as carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, etc. We already know that biochemistry is the branch of biology that deals with the study of chemical processes going on inside the living organisms, and molecular biology is the study of the structure and function of biomolecules. So let's see what carbohydrates are. Before diving into the world of carbohydrates and for the warm-up of your brain, think about what do bread, honey and a marathon runner, which you can see on your screen, have in common. Think. Yes, you're right. The answer is energy, the essential energy that comes from carbohydrates. They are the fuel that powers the entire living world. The name carbohydrate actually means hydrated carbon. This is because for every single carbon atom there is a water molecule where hydrogen and oxygen both are found in the same ratio 2 to 1 as are found in water. Hope you can imagine that in carbohydrates each carbon atom is wearing a backpack of water molecule, right? Now about the general formula. The general formula of carbohydrate is CnH2ON, where N is the number of carbon atoms found in the molecule, right? There are three classes of carbohydrates: monosaccharides, disaccharides and polysaccharides. By the way, the word saccharide means sugars. Not all carbohydrates are equal. They can be one single foundation brick, or you can snap a few of them together, or you can build a massive wall or intricate castle. So if we take monosaccharide as a single basic brick, disaccharide means two bricks joined together, and polysaccharide means a massive wall or a huge structure made up of many bricks joined together. Let's discuss the classes of carbohydrates one by one, and we start with the monosaccharides. I hope you know that mono means one, so monosaccharides, they are made up of single sugar molecule. They are also known as simple sugars. They have a sweet taste and they are readily soluble in water. They can have 3 to 7 carbon atoms, right? Glucose, fructose, galactose, these are the examples of monosaccharides. But they are not only the source of energy, they can be the backbone of life. As ribose and deoxyribose, they are the essential part of DNA and RNA molecule. Now the disaccharides. When two of these little bricks join together, they form a disaccharide, as di means two. So just by linking them together, their properties start to change. They get a little less sweet and do not get dissolved that easily in water. Sucrose is the perfect partnership of glucose and fructose unit, and this sucrose is the table sugar. Lactose is the milk sugar. Maltose is the sugar in cereals. All these are the examples of disaccharides. Now it's the turn of polysaccharides. So poly means multiple, so polysaccharides, they are the carbohydrate giants made up of hundreds of bricks joined together. As the chain gets longer and longer, the properties also change and they become insoluble and tasteless. Yes, insoluble and tasteless. If you think for a while, monosaccharides, they are sweet in taste and readily soluble, but as we shift from monosaccharides to disaccharides and then ultimately to polysaccharides, there is a change in their properties, polysaccharides being insoluble and tasteless. Along with the property shift, there is a shift in their purpose. They are no more energy shorts. Now it's all about storage or building massive structures. Let's discuss some of the polysaccharides. Plants store their energy by packing glucose units into starch. So starch is a storage polysaccharide. You know that glucose is produced during photosynthesis, and this glucose is converted into starch and which is stored in the cell in the plant body, and we get that energy from the plants like cereals, wheat, rice, or from potatoes. Starch molecule is straight as well as a branch chain of glucose. Next is the turn of glycogen. Glycogen is a polysaccharide. It's also known as animal starch. And animals, just like human beings, they store their readily available energy in a molecule of glycogen, which is kept in liver and muscle cells. And at the time of need, this glycogen is broken down to glucose and utilized in cellular respiration. The next polysaccharide is glycogen, which is also known as animal starch. So the name gives you an idea that animals and human beings, they store their readily available energy in a molecule of glycogen, mostly in liver and muscle cells, and at the time of need this glycogen molecule is broken down to glucose and is utilized during respiration reactions. Cellulose is another kind of polysaccharide. This cellulose is found in plants. So plants do what? They join these some glucose breaks in a form of straight chain, and they make up cellulose. This cellulose is not energy packed. It's not used for the energy purpose inside the plant cells. Rather, they make up a rigid, strong structure of which wood is made. It's the most abundant carbohydrate found in the world, as all plant cells have a cell wall, and cell walls are made up of cellulose.